Good morning, YouTube. Okay, I'm very excited about this video. I have been waiting to make this video all year, curious about what this video was going to entail, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. So last year I had the goal of finishing a sketchbook. And so here we are. I wanted to finish a sketchbook in 2022. Here we are, and I'm going to show you the sketchbooks, plural, that I finished in 2022. Now, originally I was going to have this be a sketchbooks I finished and plans for 2023 in regards to my art and sketching, but I have wrapped one of my sketchbooks for 2023, so we're gonna have to wait on that. So that video will be coming of me sharing my goals in regards to art in 2023, because I have two sketchbooks that I am planning on finishing, and I will share what those are. So stay tuned for that. But let's dive in. I'm gonna walk you through, I should try to figure out the order of these. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through the order of how I finished these sketchbooks and tell you about the adventure, and I'm so excited. Okay, so this was my first sketchbook. This was gifted by Sweet Maggie, my son's girlfriend. She knew that I had a goal of finishing a sketchbook, and so she bought me this massive spiral bound, I think it's Canson. I'm not exactly sure. And minus two sheets, I finished it. I completed this entire sketchbook, and this had a theme that I completely fell in love with. So this became, originally I was using it, I was gonna do this. I was gonna use it for big pieces, specifically like creating my own papers. And then it turned into, there was some more artwork that I did, but then it turned into, okay, look at this. This is really cool. This is sketchbook number 2. I took a photo of it. It was created by my friend Ashley, and I will link her YouTube down below. Hopefully she's gonna open up a shop soon and sell her sketchbooks. She has made multiple for me, but this turned into notes on different artists that were inspiring me. So yes, technically, I don't know if I could count this as a sketchbook, but I am, because I did sketch and create with, like, alongside artists that inspired me. So this massive sketchbook was, there's Bree and Bye Bun. This massive sketchbook was very helpful in working out what my specific art thoughts were and styles and things like that. Then, as you saw, I was gifted this beautiful sketchbook by Ashley, and this was my first official, let me turn it the right way, my first official sketchbook. And it had a pocket. I started questioning, like, why am I doing art? What do I want out of my art? And then I got into art challenges, and you'll see this. This was a Bree documented journey. She did a little sketch with me. I just played. It's a hodgepodge mess, as you'll see. There's a bunch of different, I played with oil pastels. This, obviously, I was studying Bye Bun. This started a challenge I was doing with a friend. So we dove in. This is one of my favorites. This is Queen Bee. She is one of my favorites. It's so interesting looking through these. Some of these I did at the beach. These were all done on a girls' trip with my daughters. This was another brie, a tulip with brie in June. It's so interesting looking back through these, like to just feel. This was doing my house, oil pastel. This was at the beach. More beach stuff. I burnt the top of my legs pretty badly. Another, you know, it's so interesting looking back through. It's a hodgepodge. I was not planning on, well, I'm gonna be sharing how I'm creating in 2023, but it's interesting looking back and the feeling that I get. It takes you back to exactly where you were and the memories during that time. This is breath to me, I wrote. I just loved drawing trees, different little oil pastel portraits, just keep scribbling. Mandy Thompson talks about finding God in the journal pages and I wonder, ... It's me playing with different portraits. Lots of very messy, what does this say? Sometimes things are planted in memory. Why though would one wish to remember such a painful thing? And yet we agreed we would never cut her down. I prefer happy endings. That was me playing with adding some words to my sketchbooks. Then came this one that Ashley also made for me. This is me and little Harley under the moon. It's interesting. I wonder how this is gonna feel looking back through. I was studying with Sarah Dyer. We were studying trees. Oh, I love the trees. Tree house. More trees. I think that was another tree with Sarah Dyer. I love this one. I love this one. So this is not technically a journal flip, but I guess you could count it. More tree studies with Sarah Dyer. I have a thing for trees. Always have, always will. And then this was this begins a tarot sketchbook challenge that I actually did with Ashley. So we have, let's see here, lots of tarot sketches. It was just a fun little challenge to do. I forgot I did a snake. Oh, I love that one, the Hanged Man. Oh, there's a fox. I totally forgot I did a fox too. Very, very fun. Just randomness inspired by different. This was Judgment. And I had just watched Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. I loved the splatters of those. Just playing around, but yeah, so it was fun to actually, this was another challenge that we did. Just scribbling. This is Maggie's car. This was Katie Moody. I was studying frogs with Katie Moody, another Katie Moody Patreon challenge. It's interesting seeing these. This is a house we actually went to look at, did not buy. People with Sarah Dyer? Sarah Dyer. Did I say Sarah Dyer earlier? I meant Emma Carlisle. All the trees were Emma Carlisle. This is Sarah Dyer with the people. And then just randomness. And then finally, so I completed, like fully completed 3 sketchbooks. And then I count this one as kind of completed. This is my novel sketchbook that I used for Preptober and NaNoWriMo. There's a Post-it notes inside. I loved this, and I did kind of do a flip of some of these over on in my Preptober videos. I got a good way through. I would say I'm about halfway, but I'm putting her aside because the novel is not one that I am gonna be publishing currently. Maybe someday I will, but I'm putting her aside and counting her done. So if you count, like, okay, the journals that I did, every page, I finished 3 whole sketchbooks. Not one like I had planned, but 3. That's insane. And then a half, but I still count her. So, holy wow. I encourage you, if you've had any interest at all in sketching, make a goal of completing a sketchbook. Make it messy, make it bad, allow it to be messy, allow it to be bad, because it was so fun. It was so fun. Allow it to be fun. So let me know if you decide to start a sketchbook, and let's challenge each other to fill our journals with messy sketches and call it beautiful and call it fun and just have a great time. So there you have it. Until next time, enjoy your wild, sexy lives.